kill slugs, but I can't catch fish. This is, not good. I really wish that they made fishing more worthwhile in the game. Because it is such an interesting hobby, and I mean, you could do so much with it. Problem, I think, is that there's no economy for the fish. So, trophies, that type of stuff are just not worth it. And there are no cook recipes. Imagine if there were really good cook recipes for fishing. There are a few cook recipes, but they never really did anything with it. They were just like, oh, +3 will, +3 fate. Oh, great. But imagine if you could get like +200 will, and then +200 fate in the same food. Wouldn't that be amazing? I think that'd be amazing. And I would pay through the nose to get it. Hello, Ace. Welcome. Okay, let's see if we can gather some of these up. I think that would be actually quite funny. Imagine if you could get different kinds of weapons and they were all named like crazy things. Like, okay, for example, in Lord of the Rings, or actually The Hobbit, Sting is found in a troll cave. So if you're fishing, you know, who knows what you could find at the bottom of some lake. Maybe you could get Excalibur, for all I know. But, like, yes, I do think that fishing a legendary out would be awesome, and it would definitely incentivize fishing. I need one more Gorge Stalker. I think there's one on the way down. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. When I was a burglar, I played a burglar until about 55. When I was first playing in my first 5 levels, I got a random gold ring. Didn't have any stats. It just has, you know, says a shiny gold ring. I kept that ring. I just kept it like until level 55. I was like, you know, that's perfect. Okay, okay. Tribesmen, of course. There are no gorge stalkers. I noticed in the Lone Lands that they added a warg lair, which just made me laugh because wargs used to be so hard to find in the Lowlands. And all of a sudden I'm like, oh! I'm riding along in the Lowlands. I'm like, oh! There's something new over in that corner. What is it? And I go over there and it's a warg lair. I'm like, well, they solved that problem. There we go. I don't know about multiple, I just saw the one, which just was hilarious. It was in the right kind of area for that. There's like a couple war quests. It was in the right kind. Oh, I got a new thing. Turning your back on a warden with javelin in hand is likely to be the last thing you do. This skill deals extra damage when used from behind. Okay. Well, that'll be fun to try out. Didn't get an extra point, though. Okay, back to the quest hub. So the first time that I saw this bog guardian, I freaked out because I was like, it's a purple bog guardian, I'm gonna die! Well, no, it's a friendly bog guardian. But you know, it does have 14,000 health, which is pretty respectable.
How can I be of service? Megavonen? What can I do for you?
That's right. Best part of Evendim is getting all of this reputation. Ally. So I just have to get kin now.
How can I be of service? How can I be of service?
Megavonen, mind my words, traveler.
Well, in all fairness, though, there are plenty of enemies, especially men enemies, where they make them run away. And as a warden, it can be really annoying, and you just use your javelin to kill them. But I guess this must be for when they run? I don't know. We'll have to see. Place false wards. Oh. I've also got to repair.
Megavonen?
Oh, and I also don't know when they made the change so that trash now sells for obscene amounts of money. There's no reason why I should now have almost 12 gold. Well, I don't feel like it's really appropriate for lore masters. I mean, I think generally you do more damage when you're from behind an enemy anyways. I think that's part of the mechanics of the game. And particularly burglars. burglars like you are supposed to backstab. That's like the thing you do.
You are far from home.
Even rails are purified. Well, I think I just have this one other quest, and maybe then it'll take us towards the Numenors? That'd be nice. I like a Numenors. I wish that it was a place that you could sort of inhabit more. To me, it should be more of a hub than the thing for Evendim, because... Wait, maybe I'm getting confused. Yeah, Tinador. Tinador is not very good of a hub. It'd be cool, that would give you a really good incentive to keep a Numenors. Is if you had all these really awesome vendors and stuff there. I feel like LOTRO in general tends to do landscapes incredibly well, especially for when a game that was made in 2005. Just, I mean, the way that they do the landscape here, where you've got these little trails going down, for example, is fantastic. It's really well detailed, and it's very realistic. You just don't see that kind of detail in places like Guild Wars 2, for example. Thank you so much for joining us, Nice Nigel, if you're still there. Appreciate it. Oh, and speaking of details, Moss on Rex, folks. As I've come to play more and more video games, I've really come to appreciate just the simple things. Like in Guild Wars 2, for example, the rocks tend to be like this whole rock would be green. It wouldn't be gray and green. I've heard that you can tell which way is north from the moss on trees or lichen or something like that, but I have